see if I can get it on my iPad and my computer. Oh. Okay, come on. Let me see. It still says I'm waiting, so I haven't come up yet. Let me go back and see if it's on my... Yes, there it goes. They popped up, both of them. It was like, ooh, don't tell me I didn't do it right. Hello, everybody. So glad you're here. We have it's an okay day here. It's kind of cloudy off and on, which is fine because that keeps the temperature down. And I love it when the temperature is down. I took Ezzy for a walk early this morning when I got back from the dentist, and it was really kind of nice. It hadn't gotten hot yet. I try to take her out and walk her, and I can do it in the morning and at night. I can't do the midday because it's just too hot. The pavement's too hot for her little paws. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, I got an email yesterday. Demos got it. Bonus days are coming. And what that means is, excuse me, there are two ideas out there. I don't know which is correct. But basically, if you spend, I think it's $50, you got $5 off your next order in August, I think it is, or it's spend $50 and get 5% off your next order in August. So just be looking for bonus days. It's coming. It starts in July. I think it's like starts July the 3rd. I know that's an odd day, but it does, I think. So that is coming up in case you have a list of things that you're interested in. And if you are, that would be a good time to get it. You can split your list, order enough to get your $5 off, save the rest for the next month and get more money off. Let's see, what else is going on? Not a whole lot. I did want to let you know, I'm going to play with the time on here. I normally go live at noon, but I'm thinking of maybe going a little later in the day. So if you're somebody who watches me and you like the noon time, let me know. If you would like it later, let me know. Even if you're watching the replay, put it up there because I get notice when you make a comment and I can come in and see. I've looked at when most of my audience is online, and they are on at noon, and I don't know if that's because of my live or if it's because they're on for lunchtime. And then I looked at it, and there's a lot of times on Wednesday afternoons that it's on. So we just kind of have to wait and see and play. The little girl's not happy with me. I put her in her pen. I did give her a bigger one today to play with, but she doesn't want to be in there. She wants to be out roaming, and I don't want her because she finds things to eat. So I just nope, you got to be in your pen. I did bring up her Kong that I froze, and she got a new ball. Oh my gosh, she loves this ball. It's got spikes on it, but when you throw it, it has lights. When it hits certain things, it lights up. She takes that thing in her mouth and she throws it and then goes and chases it. She plays with herself. Thank God. I could not play with her as much as she wants me to play. I wouldn't get anything done. So she did lay down next to me yesterday. I don't know if she was just really tired, if she needed some reassurance or what, but she did take a nap, which was nice because then I could sit and work on my computer. I would like her to get to that point where she will do that. So we will see. We're working on it. All right. Today's idea came from a YouTuber that I watched, and she did the colors of summer, but she did it all in one video. I thought, wow, what a great idea. So then I got to thinking, okay, flowers, colors of summer. What do you see in flowers? What do you see if you go to the beach? So I started thinking of all of these things, And we're starting off in the garden. I don't know about you, but summer to me is the marigolds. And my grandmother always had marigolds. My sister always planted marigolds. I was not a fan because they stink. I'm sorry. They're pretty, but they stink. I know that they keep certain bugs away and things like that, so that's why they planted them. So I thought, okay, marigolds, red, yellow, and a green. So I've chosen Poppy Parade, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple Green, bright colors. So let's get started with playing with these colors. Now, if you are the kind that gets dizzy, close your eyes because I'm going to flip my camera around. All right. And we will get started. Okay. Now. Okay. All right. Get it lined up. Hang on just a few more minutes. I want to get it lined up. I love the fact that I can zoom in on this with Facebook, but not with, on YouTube, but not on Facebook. I don't understand why. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you can open your eyes. I've got it straight. So there's the colors we're going to play with today. And I thought, I don't have marigolds, but I have the Irresistible Blooms that is in the online exclusives. And I thought they would be fun to play with because I could do different colors with them. So I pulled out both pieces and I'm going to play with that. I did not pull out leaves, but I did pull out the splatter because I'm going to use the splatter. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in a scrap piece of paper. And I went back to my banners dies. I don't know if any of you still have these, but I do, and I'm using them. So I took, it's not the largest one, it's the next one down, if you still have them. That one was just too large. This might be too long. I don't know. If it is, I can cut it off. So I'm going to start with that. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some color blending. All right. So let's start with the Poppy Parade. And I've got my blending brushes over here. Yeah, I want Poppy Parade. I was thinking what I'm doing here. Ooh, and my Poppy Parade's looking a little funky. Reds have a tendency to do that. Okay. I want this darker, so I'm going to hold it closer to the head. Oh, isn't she pathetic sounding? Oh my gosh. You would think I am totally ignoring her. All right, I think that's good. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to do my daffodil. I am not done with it, but I'm going to use my daffodil. And I'm going to turn it around. Now, I'm not going here because it'll pull in and change my color. I am going to blend the two so that they go together, but I do want some yellow, some plain yellow down further. Okay, and I'm going to, and to blend it, you have to kind of go over the area. And I'm going to pull in my red one, blend over top of it again. So it just kind of blends it together. All right, I am good with that. So I'm going to close this up. My next thing, and I'm going to flip this over because I'm going to use this. And let's see. No, I don't think that's too big. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna put some green behind it. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna start here and blend out. And that's gonna be hidden, so that's why I started there. And I'm using a very light hand because I don't want it too dark. Now let me see if I have enough on there. Oh, I need a little bit more this way and a little bit more down here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my splatters and I'm going to off stamp because I want it really light. And I'm just going to stamp it in a couple of spots. Oops, almost messed that up. Like so. Let's see if that's enough. Oh yes, I like that. All right, so let me move this out of the way. All right, and I'm not going to put this together yet. If I put this on here now, it's not going to stick because my ink is wet. So I'm going to give it a chance to dry. And I'm going to pull in a piece of daffodil and my 2 images. And I'm going to take my Poppy Parade and my daffodil. I'm not using my Granny Apple Green. I'm kind of done with that one. So I'll move it out of the way. And I'm going to take, actually, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to ink it up with daffodil. And then I'm going to use my Poppy Parade. And let's see. And you know what I didn't bring? I'm trying to do the heavy dark lines. Let's see what that looks like. I don't think I like that. Okay. It might be my Poppy Parade that's messed up. Let's find out. That one is better. It would be better if it was darker. So I think I'm just going to stamp it with the Poppy Parade. All right, so I've got my 2 stamps done. And let me close up my ink. Yeah, that one's getting funky. See how it's getting that stuff on there? When it gets hard like that, there is nothing you can do. You're better off throwing it away. And I'm going to take and I will create a new one using a spot because they don't do that. Okay, I have the Irresistible Looms dies and I'm going to cut this out for my card. So let me cut these out. Now I've used these, but shop your stash. See what you have that you could use. Okay, I have to play with this to get it set up to create the same effect. I just chose these because it was an open flower. And I've got this one's a little bit, let's see. Let me see. Ooh, I got it. I kind of have to look at the outline of the flower. All right, let me cut it. I've got it taped down so it doesn't move on me. Okay, let me get these out. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Yeah, the Poppy Parade is not real dark on here. So I think my pad has had it. So I have re-inker, so I will just switch to a ink cube and use that. All right, let me see. I'm thinking this needs some Wink of Stella. So let me grab one, give it some sparkle. And I'm kind of doing the petals. All right. I'm not going necessarily over the whole thing because it will bleed the ink. So, but it does give it some shimmer and some sparkle, which not a whole lot. I may need to add some alcohol, see how much is left in there. Sometimes I can rejuvenate it. All right, I'm gonna move this aside over here. I did pull some gems, so we're good with gems. All right, now this is gonna go on here and I'm gonna put it on flat. Since I did some ink on this, I'm gonna use my double-sided tape because I wanna make sure it sticks in place. All right, so let me get this on. So I just thought of, okay, what flower? Oh, I went too far. Here we go. And I'm gonna put one here just to play it safe. You know, I picked out the colors and I thought of, oh, marigolds. So I was sitting up here waiting for the time, and because I was all set, and I was like, all right, what other colors would be summer? I have a whole list of them. So we're gonna have some fun with colors of summer. All right, let me put this down. All right about there, like so. Now these I'm gonna put on with dimensionals. And you know what? I used all my dimensionals up yesterday. So let me grab another thing. Oh, and I don't have any over there, so I've got to go into my drawer. I go through dimensionals like water. That's why I cut them in half. It just takes. I mean, I use them, but all right. Here we go. All right, now I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to start on the side. I have to turn it. There's a glare. So I turn it and, all right, now let me add this. I wasn't certain how long I was going to be at the dentist because I had a crown put on, but it was over with and done with real quick. So I was pleased. I have no tolerance of pain. I mean, none. So I don't like it when I have to go to the dentist. I'm always fearful. And the first crown I had done, oh my gosh, that bothered me for weeks. I don't think this one's going to. This guy is really good. I have a new dentist. All right, I think I'm gonna put it here. And then this one I'm gonna put here. All right, now I pulled in, these are the iridescent adhesive back discs. They have Poppy Parade in them. I have these, which I think are also Poppy Parade, or close enough. So I have those, but I think I'm going to use these discs because they're flat, and I've already popped that up. All right, so let me find my take your pick tool. Let's see if these will work. I think I'm going to put one in the center. I wish we had discs like these in other colors. And then I'm going to add some here. Oops, flipped over. Here and here. Come on. And then I'll put some down here. All right. So I think the discs were a good choice because they add some more sparkle. You know me, I love my sparkle. So I'm not done. I totally forgot. I have a strip of glitter paper and I have to decide where I want it. I should have put this down, this one up a little bit, but you know, I think I'm going to slide it underneath there. So let me get my, all right, come on. I got it on half of it, but not the other half. All right, if I push it up, and I'm just going to kind of center it. So there's the first idea for the colors of summer. And I love it because it's got some bright colors in it. I did stamp on daffodil because I wanted more yellow and I didn't want to have to color it. I'm coloring the next one. So I have that one. All right, let me move this aside. I'll move my card out of the way. For the next card, I am using Spotlight on Nature and the Spotlight on Nature dies. I'm using this image and this image. All right, I took the die and I cut it out. Now, I love that die. Now, I've got all these little tiny pieces in there. You can slap it down and the pieces will pop out. And there, it's all out of there. So now all I have to do is put them in my hand and get rid of them. So that's a little way to get rid of it quick and easy. Missed one. All right, I need my paper back, which is here, because I'm going to stamp this in Memento. I'm gonna color this in. All right, and I'm not worried about which way I go. I'm just gonna stamp it because I can turn it since it's a circle. All right, so there's that. All right, let me move this out of the way. I will do my butterfly in a minute. And I'm gonna take my, I pulled the alcohol markers that matched. This is close to Granny Apple Green. So I'm just gonna do some simple coloring, quick and easy. So I started at the top and I'm gonna go down. I'm going to very lightly trace that line, and I mean very lightly. All right, I didn't get it down far enough. Okay, I'm not too worried about what shows down there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it upside down and I'm going to do a heavier hand up from the bottom so it adds some depth. So you don't have to be a professional to get some color in there. It helps if you are, but I'm not. All right, I am going to take my, I have two colors for daffodil. Where'd the other one go? Oh, here it is. I don't know which one I need, so give me a minute because there are two colors and I want to see which one is better. One is going to be lighter than the other. Oh, I like this one better. It's brighter, but it's probably closer to that, but it just looks, this other one looks better to me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to come up and I'm using long strokes. All right. right. Then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to use, I think this is the one, yeah. I'm going to use my Poppy Parade and do some strokes down. So I get some color on the tips, like so. And then I'm going to take my one that's daffodil, and I'm going to color over the whole thing. So what it does is it helps blend that color in. I didn't have an exact match for Poppy, and I'm really focusing where that line is to try and get rid of it. It will kind of even out as it dries. All right, so there's that. That is going to go on this. And this time I'm going to blend in some color, but I'm going to do it down the side. So I'm going to start with Poppy Parade, if I can find it. Here it is, they're behind me. I'm going to start with Poppy Parade. And this is the one I used for Poppy Parade. And I'm just going to do the edge. And I'm going down about 1/3. Okay, I'm not putting that away. Now I'm going to do my my daffodil. And I'm going to do the center. All right, and then I'm going to do the bottom with my Granny Apple Green. So I've kind of mimicked my flower, the red, the yellow, and the green. Let me move that out of the way. Let me get my green. I'm going to move to a spot so I'm not pulling in yellow. Yeah, see, I didn't start off, so I get the blotch. Let me see if I can spend a little time. Not too bad. So just be aware of that. And I think I'm going to leave it at that because this goes on like so. Ooh. So, I mean, this is a great way to give a little pizzazz to your card and not have to spend a lot of time coloring something. All right, let me move all this out of the way over here. What I'm going to do is my butterfly goes on next. So I need my memento. All right, now, and I'm going to put my butterfly there, like so. And I'm going to come back with my daffodil. And I just kind of did the inside wings with that. And then my outside wings, and I have to be careful. I have a tendency to flick too far, but I have to be careful. I probably should have used the other end on that, but there we go. All right, very nice. If I do say so myself. Do you ever make a card and you go, ooh, 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 it's so pretty. It turned out so good. I do that all the time, talk to myself. All right, now this piece is gonna go on here. And I'm not adding anything extra. I do have some gems that I'll add. Okay. This is going to go on with dimensionals. I'm going to have to cut some off the other side. All right, almost. Oh, not bad. About a half hour. I try to do it a half hour because I figure if people are on their lunch break, they may want to watch. And usually, a lot of places you only get a half hour. So I try to keep it to a half hour. Oops, the back came off. There. All right, let me get my pokey tool. Come on. And take off my backs, and I can add that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna just kind of set that down just slightly. Oops, I want it that way. Good thing I looked at it. There we go. All right, now I used the red on the other because it needed it. I don't know if these are the Granny Apple Green, but they are close enough for me. I think I'm going to do the green on this one. All right, so these are discs also. I'm in a real disc mood lately. Why is that stuck there? Oh. All right, let me see. Here's one. Here's this. I love these discs. I may have to look and see. All right, there's that. Now give me a big one here. Oh, you know what? Can I get that off? Yes. I'm going to put it over here so it offsets the butterfly. There. All right. And there's the second card. So 2 ideas for the summer colors: Poppy Parade, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple Green. And some fun coloring ideas and ink blending. All right. I hope you enjoyed these. Give me a minute. If you're the type that gets dizzy, close your eyes. I'm going to flip this around. All right. I don't know if anybody's in here watching or not because, oh, there we go. I haven't seen any comments, so I don't know. All right, there we go. So I hope you'll join me next week for some more Colors of Summer ideas. I'm going to try to do 2 cards to show you different ways to use the colors. I hope you enjoyed these. Have a fabulous afternoon. I will be live Saturday on the page, and I'll be back here next Wednesday unless something comes up. I usually don't post that I'm going to be here until I know. So if you see the little one, oh, thanks, Gwen. I usually try to post on Monday to let you know, but hopefully, because by that time I know if I've got something going on that I can't do it, but I don't think so. Have a great afternoon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.